If you type in Betty McDade's address to your Maps app, it'll show that it's in Montgomery, Alabama. But if you ask her, she'll tell you her home that she's lived in for 20 years.
We've never been in the city.
Which doesn't make sense to her because homes on the same street as her home and right across the street are a part of the city. She says it's a safety concern.
If you're coming down the street and you're traveling faster than the speed, the police cannot do anything to you.
It's more expensive.
The insurance is more.
About how much more?
About $200 to $300 more.
And
it's dumb.
This is the trash can that you use if you live in one of the county homes on this road. But all it takes is a quick walk down the street to see that the houses that are considered in the city have a completely different trash can marked by the city of Montgomery that gets picked up twice as often. Luckily, McDade and 11 other residents in her neighborhood were able to petition to be annexed into the city. Now that the paperwork is done, there are only a few steps left.
You have to get approval by the city council, then the mayor is then authorized to go in the probate office, and then now they're part of the city of Montgomery.
Which McDade says will be a great day for her and some of her neighbors. As heavy rain falls down, residents living at this intersection say more sewage water flows out of this manhole.
This time, because it rained all night, they've been doing like this since yesterday.
He says it's gross.
Always bag up the bathtub and stool and the smell in the neighborhood. Can't sit out here for the smell.
And means days without showering or toilet use, plus tons of cleaning supplies before it's back to normal. There's also the safety issue. Jackson said when this manhole was first exposed, the lid was completely off. A concern, they say, because if a car were driving by and doesn't see it, the tire could get stuck. And they're concerned now about cars still driving by and knocking that lid back off. The Jacksons say they have called the city of Montgomery multiple times to have it looked at with no results. But Montgomery Waterworks General Manager Buddy Morgan says that could be because the city isn't who they should be calling.
Normally the city does not have storm manholes in the middle of the street.
It's a waterworks thing, and the department has received about 100 calls about issues like these since Sunday. Morgan says they're happy to help, but the issues stem from two main things: Montgomery's low elevation.
We're saturated now and water's got nowhere to go.
And some harmful littering.
And you got people throwing trash, water backs up, it floods houses, it floods streets. We don't mind getting out there. We keep people on call all the time. We want to serve them.
You just have to know who to call.
It's been nearly 1 week since 24-year-old Samir Patel was shot while working at a Lowndes County gas station. He remains in critical condition, but tonight, authorities and loved ones are opening up about the incident. WSFA 12 News reporter Morgan Young has our story.
It's back to business for the staff at the Lounsboro Marathon gas station. But hardly business as usual, knowing they're missing their best and brightest.
Just a piece of sunshine, actually. Always kind, always willing to help. Fed some of the guys that come here that didn't have anything.
Patel's uncle and co-worker didn't want to interview on camera, but tells me this: Samir is always nice to everyone, and he builds good relationships. Everyone loved him, and everybody misses him. For now, they want answers. This woman, Dorothy Rogers, was arrested in connection to the incident on first-degree robbery charges. Investigators are also looking for this person of interest, as well as two men seen robbing the store and shooting Patel multiple times in a video they say is too graphic to show. In it, you see Samir behind this counter tending to the hot bar, and when he realizes that there are men inside and that they have guns, you see him running to hide behind this display case. Now that video shows that even after the suspects had taken some things off the shelves, they also came around this way, shot him, and you see him falling this way. Family and co-workers called the shooting senseless, saying Patel was very clear on his policy about situations like this one.
Don't fight with them. Give them whatever they want, because our lives were more important than any product that's in this store.
For now, they say they are thankful for prayers from their local community and family back home in India.